So I was like, all right, let's see what he got to do. So I'm gonna play the voicemail. Here we go, and then we'll hear him out. Let's see what he's talking about here. I got it, man. Let's pull this up real quick because, man, I was shocked. I seen some things about it, and I'm like, all right, this he talking about LeBron on here. Like, damn, what LeBron do? And I go look at some of the transcript, and I'm like, okay, this is all right. So here we go, man. Let's go ahead and play it. Let's see what he's talking about here on the voicemail. Let's do it.
My name's Andre Hicks.
What's good, Andre?
I'm in California, from Compton, and this is concerning the Stephen A. On LeBron, and not just because I'm from California, I'm from the LA area.
Okay.
This is Stephen A. Basically, old shoe shining ass. Ain't got no hair on his head.
Damn.
Won't listen to LTD. I think I better let it go. Teddy Pendergrass. Won't let it go. I mean, between him and that other coon on the radio, TV show,
damn,
on the Fox show, the big fat boy who did nothing but play with himself when he was playing football. He stayed on the ground more than anything else.
Talk about Spears?
I can't think of his name.
Spears.
This is what gets me, is that why do you always find humor? Even the other day, I can't think of the Big Woody, offensive lineman, was on his show, and he said, man, hold up. We're going to front him off on national TV. Where is your blazer and your tie? On national TV. But he was on, prior to Stephen A. show, he was on oh my God, what's the show that comes on before? Get Up. Ain't nobody said nothing about his dress attire. But he gonna front Woody off, man. Man, I wish I could say something to Stephen A's face straight up. I'd tell him about himself. He's a stove-bought. I'm not gonna call him Uncle Tom because Uncle Tom really stood up for black people. I'm gonna call him a straight tap dancing Negro.
Ooh.
That's a tap dancing Negro.
Damn, dog.
I'm gonna tell you that. They're always saying he hard from New York. He ain't hard. Let him walk from El Segundo down Wilmington Avenue to Rosecrans in Compton, Front Hood District. Straight Front Hood. I bet you he won't make it from one end to the other. Bring your entourage with you. You won't make it, partner. Thank you.
Damn. All right, go off, man. Go crazy then, bro. This is what this is about. Get your takes off. If you got something on your chest, I'll let everybody hear it, man. I want to hear what y'all thinking. I want to hear what the sports world is thinking. So I will play whatever you send as long as it makes sense. So get your flows off, bro. Andre, I ain't mad at you, bro. A lot of people feel that way about Stephen A. Personally, I can't necessarily say I agree. There's some things in there, some points you made where, it is probably debatable, but at the end of the day, bro, that's your take on that, and I respect it, bro. So shout out to you for, shooting us a call and getting your flows off about Stephen A. But I ain't gonna lie, bro, a lot of people ain't making that walk either. I know you mentioned Stephen A. ain't making that walk, but a lot of other people ain't making that walk either. And I don't necessarily know if it has anything to do with, if a person is tough or not, because that sounds like a long ass walk too, though, bro. like I'm not from the area, so I don't necessarily know. And correct me if I'm wrong. I might, it might be a long walk, it might not be, but it just sounds like a long ass walk. Sound like some Paul Pierce type stuff, And I don't know the area, so I don't know. But sometimes, when you go to dangerous places and you mind your own business, you straight. So I don't know if Stephen A. would be doing that. Obviously, he probably wouldn't be yapping off at the mouth if he, was out there and talking to people, but he probably would be cool. But I just don't know, man. That's your flow. Hey, I respect how you feel on that situation. I respect how you feel about Stephen A. Again, a lot of people feel that way. A lot of people feel different. But, hey, get your flows off. I respect that you went ahead, left a quick take on there. Anybody who's listening, get your flows off. Shoot us a quick take, 219-413-9405. we'll play your take back on our next episode for sure. And we'll let everybody hear it. If they want to comment on it, go ahead, do it. I'll comment on it. But we'll get your flows off for sure. So go ahead and send us a call. And of course, we'll play it. Other than that, man, we got some news for the run coming up. Some news that you got to hear. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. It's halftime.